for Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Well, the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his third season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
On one, ready?
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that
Warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to game long, and once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now Burrow, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Now, of course, that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 3.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Stafford on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And there's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They snap it to Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out.
But he's going to go down. 13-yard line. Multiple times in All-Pro, in there and dropping for a loss. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Now Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the right there on the field. Trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
When you see zone defense and you know you got to as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Again, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get into a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Stafford looks to throw again.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
X on this. Alright. Broadcast has been stopped. Connection. Oh. Whoops. So yeah guys, you want to go ahead and click that microphone button where it says unmute microphone. Click unmute, and when you know how you know it's working now is where it says mute microphone. Alright? So after that, you go to your stream to see your microphone is now being heard on your podcast.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? It's that Madden 23, guys. Y'all know. It's only the trial.
To the air again, Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
It's that Madden
Timeout called for by the
23, guys. Y'all know.
They're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
It's only the trial.
Stafford. But a penalty flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Back to the air, Stafford on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's see what I'm going to do. Let's see what I'm going to do.
The final shot before the break.
Woo!
And he's got it.
Woo!
Ram touchdown.
Hit him.
Touchdown reception. And the Rams have taken the lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all of that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit, too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they get
I had to fix my auto, man. My auto.
and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. All right, Coach, thank you.
Let's get it.
Welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the
I'm about to get I'm about to get the on camera soon, guys.
as the second half gets started. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play.
I gotta go check that stuff. Hold on 1 second, guys.
From the gun on third down. Stafford.
Huh?
Now he'll dump it underneath. Complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. And you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is.
I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Y'all see that?
Stafford on first down. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, Stafford.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Throwing again at Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted a little block. Now coaches want to catch the football first. I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. On fourth down, Stafford. And it'll be intercepted.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Rams got it. They bring it down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks.
Let's see this thing.
To the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Donald providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get out to the quarterback.
You see that shit?
It's like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their.
This shit look crazy, bro.
Kevin Huber now.
I'm live with it right now.
His first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Now a fair catch taken just across
That was a weak
midfield,
punt.
maybe by a yard or 2. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
Did it grab?
Probably sold our box on eBay.
You think so?
Yeah, people probably take that.
You think so?
Probably
So good field position for the Rams.
You think I should do that shit too?
Just shy of midfield at the 49. Meanwhile, Stafford
Yeah.
by Kupp. Will go down as a gain of 6.
And sell him.
Second down.
See,
Right up, good at this, Dad.
Now
Look,
Stafford.
look at play.
whoa! Yeah, the graphics is crazy.
This is a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end.
Got his ass. Got his ass.
Taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the calling. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this.
Hey.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Oh!
And he is going to lose yardage here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Going right back to Akers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
And here's Taylor on the return.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Burrow throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up.
So I'm playing a game.
Inside the 20 to throw Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And Burrow's singing, let's go, let's go. Now Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his head. He's got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Counting down to 30 seconds remaining.
Here's Burrow.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead.
I gotta make a miracle. Oh, I got 27. I got 27.
He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
All right.
That time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help them.
Oh, they do the whole thing, God.
There to make the play in coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to let it fly.
Come on! Fuck!
With a pick. And a huge return as he takes down inside the 30-yard line.
We lost that. First game.